Morning. It's your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate and your daily nugget. Today I want you to be quiet. Now when we go to the dictionary, we learn that quiet means absent of sound. And I can tell you right away that today's topic is talking to me. I am that one that can talk a hole in your head, heal it up, and open it back up all in the same conversation. Talk about a person that can talk, that's me. And there are a lot of us out there. Sometimes we get into conversations and we'll see a bullet point or an opening for us to slide in and share our views. And it's not that we're not listening to the other person. It's that we have so much to say on that point. Or we've had so many experiences that we want to share. Or we just feel that something more relevant needs to be in that area. But sometimes we need to literally shut up. I need to learn to shut up. Sometimes we make situations worse than they need to be simply because we don't know how to be quiet. It's more than tiptoeing or whispering not to wake someone up. It's learning to keep your mouth shut. You cannot hear if you're talking. And there is a reason we were given 2 ears and 1 mouth. I don't know who first coined that phrase. I looked it up and I can't find the origin. But what a profound proverb that was. We can't hear. We can't effectively listen if we're talking or taking over the conversation. You know, sometimes our friends will call us, and I'm very guilty of this, and I apologize, but our friends will call us in seek of solace or comfort or, just a listening ear, and by the time the conversation is over, we have given them a rundown of our life and something that they may already know. And when we get off the phone, we're like, wow. I don't even know why they called. Or they started telling me this, and I don't even know what the outcome was. So sometimes you have to, what I've started learning to do is just take moments of silence. Just hush. Listen. Hear that fan running in the background. Turn that TV on low and just let it play. And don't even comment on it. When someone else is talking, try to listen. Now, the other side of that is, there's always 2 sides to everything. Most people who talk a lot have very short attention spans. And I suffer from ADHD. So, when I feel something important come up, if I don't say it right, then I lose it. And it may be something, or generally it's something I feel will help in that situation. But I still have to learn to be quiet. I have to learn to be quiet. And that's the message that I want to send to everybody else. We have to learn to be quiet. That does not mean permanently. That does not mean do not share things that need to be shared. It does not mean don't speak up for yourself. It does not mean don't tell what needs to be told. It means that we have to listen. And the way to effectively listen is to hear that person completely out. Then speak your piece. There's an old trick that that psychologists and therapists use. They tell you to use an egg timer. And you flip it and let one person say everything they have to say until that sand runs out. And then their time is up. Kind of like a debate. And then you flip it again, and then you say everything you have to say. Usually it's 3 minutes. And when the sand runs out, the time is up. And you do that until the conversation is resolved. And that way both parties have had an equal amount of time to speak, unless one person forfeits some of their time or all of their time even. But it is a good rule. It is a good thing to follow. And that way you know that you are listening effectively and you are also being listened to. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, what I want each of us to do is concentrate on being quiet. I also want you to love yourself. Like I always tell you, that is the greatest love of all. And know deep within everything in you that I love you too. So until we meet again,